Hello, Henry here, and welcome back to another game. And today we are going to play something new, something different, just for a little bit, 1 or 2 or 3 episodes, and then we're going to continue with another run of Souls. And for this one, we're going to play Path of Achra. And you can see it's rather retro style. It is, I would say it's an RPG dungeon crawler auto battler. It's yeah, from the parts or bits I've seen, it's about yeah crawling down some roguelike dungeon with paths and stuff. You've got a character, and the game name of the game is Break the Game. So you use the stats and stuff to do absurd builds. That's what I figured from what I've seen. So you know, if you've seen me a few times, you know that I love numbers and all that stuff, and that I'm not really one for the graphics, but I love this one from the style. It's really retro, very retro. You're gonna see that in a minute, and it's all about numbers. Lots of numbers. So don't be afraid, and let's figure this out together. And we're gonna go in here into the path. Okay, so it's my first time playing. As you can see, I haven't done anything. I've just seen snippets and bits here and there. So from what I see or saw, you have 3 different combinations in the beginning of culture, class, and religion, and they do things. And you can see here there's a lot of cultures. There are different professions or classes, and there's other gods, and each of them does a lot of things. So as I see it here, we are in fact Stran, Emir, and Asham. So let's read that and see if we can figure out what's what. A wanderer of the eastern desert, guarded by loyal woolly beast. Okay, so we've got life plus 25, speed plus 5, strength, dex, and will, resistance to slash 25, and on entrance, so when we enter a dungeon, we summon a loyal Tuga familiar, and everything is color coded here, I would say. So familiar in the purple goes with the will, I would say, and Tuga in is the slash, whatever this is. It looks like the same color than the thing above. And on prayer, whatever prayer is, the Tuga gains hit and heals of its max life. Okay, 25%. And hit is in orange. Okay, good. So that's what we get here. And if we go to the side on the Naqui, it's a citizen of the Mountain Temple. And you can already see there's a difference in life. Less life, less speed, more will. Instead of resist to slash, we get resist to fire. And on prayer, we increase attune. And on entrance, we apply 5 attune to ourselves. Apply 5 initial stacks for every fully charged prayer. I don't know what prayer is. We have to figure that one out. And on being attacked, we apply an attune to ourselves. So we start with 5, and we get more attune the longer we are attacked. And attune per stack, we gain hit, armor, and damage dealt. So we do more damage, we get more resistance, the more we have of this. And I don't know with which this goes. Okay, so on the right hand side, we can see that when I switch this, we switch from the Nui to the Naqui to the Stran. You see the speed goes down, will goes up, and a bit of life difference. So that's the beginning here. You also can see up here we've got a helmet, a pilum, a spear, nothing, and a few pants. Okay, and this is... Oh, that's prayers, right. So, Medvohu, a prayer, 3 max charges, heals for 200, plus 1 charge when you enter a new area. Okay. A prayer, 3 max charges, deal 100 astral damage to all enemies in 4 tile range, and 2 charges when you recite the Medvohu. Okay. So if we pray with this, for example, we do this, we hit this in 1 round, 2 rounds, then we do 1 healing, and we get we get all of this back, and this one would with the next entrance get filled up as well. Okay, 1 max charge, deal astral power, 1 charge when you recite Yazata. Ah, okay. So you do this, then you do number 2, so you do number 3, then number 2, number 2, and then you do number 1, and then you begin from the front. That's how that one works. So there's a combination that we do to get prayers in. Okay, so we are a caster. Or could be a caster. That's what I see. Okay, next one. What do we have? Down here, we don't care for these others. We can't see the stats, so we go for this. We've got a battle chieftain of the Eastern Desert. We've got life, speed, strength, dex, and will, all equal. And on entrance, we summon the Nomad Familiar. And amount is 1 plus glory divided by 5. Max is 10, so we get 1 of it. And it can go up to a maximum of 10. What is glory? I don't know what glory is. Okay, and then we got a warrior, and you see the equipment is different. Yeah, look at this, right? On the right-hand side, the equipment changes. So the warrior, let's see, we've got double the life, half the speed, double the strength, no willpower. We get different stuff, and instead of a familiar, we get 3 stacks of poise. And per turn, we apply 7 poise to ourselves, and per stack we gain armor, block, and accuracy. And a quarter is removed on a step. So if we move in a turn, we lose a quarter of the poise we gathered. And plus 3. So in the beginning we have 3. We start with 3, and on a game turn we get 7. So we have 10 if we don't move in the beginning, which would mean 50 armor, 50 block, and 100 accuracy plus. Okay. And I would say we go for a melee character just in the beginning to see how hitting and all that stuff works. And after that we go for a caster character, but I think melee is always, or normally, the easier one. And then we come to the god of discipline, cosmic sanctity, worship as a divine judge. Okay, strength, dex, and will. On prayer we apply 2 grace, 3 grace, and on being attacked we also get a grace. And a grace does, per stack we take -5 damage, deal 5 astral damage to the attacker on being attacked. Okay, so if we use our spells on the top here, like these are the prayers. So if we use these, we apply 3 per use. So in a round we get 3. When we get attacked, we get another one, and the effect is we gain, we take less damage, and we take a bit of extra. We do extra astral damage to an attacker. So if we get attacked, like a crystal barrier, something like that, a barrier that retaliates against the enemy and gives us a bit of armor. Okay, and if we go with this one, we get speed back, we get strength and dex and no willpower, and on entrance we apply blood rage, and on a kill we heal 10, and the effect is per stack of blood rage we heal 5 on hit. So with 2 blood rage we do 10 heal on hit, and when we kill we also get 10 heal. So if I take this this seems like the melee option, this seems like the caster option with the willpower. So if we do this, we should have 2 blood stacks, and we have 10 heal per hit, and we've got 450 life. So that's what we start with. And these are the things we have: accuracy, hit, blunt, block, range 1. And here's armor, encumbrance, inflexible, encumbrance, whatever encumbrance is. It's the first cycle of humanity, so glory is gained when you walk the path of Achra. When you achieve victory, a new cycle is unlocked. Oh, so that's how we get a better familiar. No, where was it? Here. This one. That's a familiar, and this? Ah, nomad familiars. Okay, that's other ones. And we get 1 plus glory divided by 5. So if we walk the path, we get more glory, and where were we? Here. If we walk the path, we get more glory and more people, alright? And victory is a new cycle unlocked. Cycles beyond the first add faster power and powers and more volatile enemies for experienced players. Each cycle accelerates glory gain, slows when glory level passes 40, and adds bonus to max life on game start, raising vigor and strength. Enemy receive amplifications. Okay. Good. That is that. We are on this. We're not gonna get into powers, armor, and nemesis right now. We are just gonna go in. So we are 10 minutes in, and we have seen a bit of the stats. And look at this retro style thing here. O King, see Achra and the first unraveling of light, a continent of monster gods, a roaring wilderness of vines ruled by deathless folk of the green passages, of limitless contempt, dreadful Benrian. So the sad history is the quickening of blood, the collapse of blood, or a vast and vile exhaustion. May your fist close on it all, may it be the final closing, O King of broken light, the tablet of the Vizier Imp fragment. And here we are. Your journey begins. Press tab, right click to perform auto moves. Lets you acquire new powers. Oh, there's powers. Okay, here's enemy. There are enemies down here. 2 different kinds, as I see it. And here's our familiar, I would say. Yeah, look at this. Before we do anything... Oh, we get a glory rise, a level up. Okay. Can I see how much glory we have? What is this everything here? Number 1 is strength with life, armor, resistances to poison, death and blood. So the usual human stuff. Scale of equipped armor and weapons goes up. Hit. And 20% if two-handing. Okay. Negates encumbrance. Also good. We need to figure out what this does. And we'll raise the minimum speed. Dex does give us dodge, block, chance to block, to a 90% maximum. Also, we can also play without armor, I guess. With armor, we are encumbered and slower and are hit. And without armor, we can play like a weapon, a bare knuckle monk, or what was it in Neverwinter Nights, where you could play just with your fists. Or was it Morrowind? I don't know. So scales of equipped weapons. So accuracy and two-handing and speed extra. Yeah, that's the unarmed stuff, and or probably range as well. Willpower, damage dealt divided by inflexibility. So that's what we had on the stuff on the press plate. We get extra healing and a chance to recover from each harmful effect on game turn, and determines a maximum summoned allies. Grants plus bonuses to familiar. So if you're going for a route with, I guess, magic or with familiars and casting, this is the way, and this is just heal. Heals you to full life, cleanses you, and gives you extra. And here's how Rougelike looks like. He's got a range of 1 so far, has an accuracy of 325, a hit of 255. What does this all mean? No, we've got speed, dodge, armor, block is 90%. Chance to block maximum, so we have the maximum block. Encumbered 22, minus 7, and inflexible 2. We've got a resist to slash, blunt, pierce, poison, death, and blood. And if we take this, it went up. Okay, let's check what we have here. That's our life. I guess that's the glory. We are on 2. That's our name. Zumi Uri. Recite the Zum Uri. Apply 5 blood rage to yourself and remove all bleed from yourself. Apply blood rage equal to the stacks of bleed. 1 charge when you kill an enemy until unit while under the effect of blood rage per stack. Okay, we are already on blood rage, yeah? Yeah, we are. So we could activate this and this one. Recite the Ur Hala. Requires 10 glory. Deal blood damage to all units in 2-tile range. Okay, so we level up this one and get these. 2 charges when you enter a new area. Adds 1 charge to some Uri. That's this one. And damage equals weapon size times blood stacks times 5 times plus 2 charge. Okay, so weapon size times blood rage times 5. And 2 charges when you enter a new area. And this one, yeah, well, we figured out when we come to it. And what is this? Ally order, current move order to attack. We get, you've 0 summoned, limit to 1. That's the 0 of 1. Then you have 1 summoned familiar, unlimited. So that's our beast here. Yeah. That's that. That's the playing field. I guess we can't go here. Okay. Then let's go from the left. Oh, these are buttons. Okay. This one, poise. Per stack. Yeah, we get stuff. And we lose that if we move. That's the thing. How do we get it back when we kill an enemy? Okay. That's a log. Here you can see Ocean Rises. You enter the Dune Sea, you summon a 2-guard, that's all familiar. A game turn passes, the Redman summons a Redman Peltest. Okay. You apply poise, and speed rises, speed dodge rises, armor rises. Okay, he got summoned. We apply 2 blood rage, and we brace Humbaba. Your glory rises. And the strength rises by 25. 1 turn has... We can even search. Nice, okay. Good. So if we want to know the numbers, and we want to do that for the first fights, to figure out stuff here, this is our character, strength, here he is. Per point we get life, armor, resistances, yeah, that's the stuff we know. Here's life. Death will be prevented by your deity through divine intervention at the cost of all the charges of a random fully charged prayer. Your life will be set to 25%. Okay, so we can cheat death. The speed at which you can move, -2 per point of encumbrance above strength. So we got strength 8 and encumbrance 22. Wow. Okay. And what was it? -2 per point of encumbrance above strength. So we are 8, 4, that's 12, 14. We have 14 down. And that's 7. So we could have 7 more speed per point above strength divided by the total inflexibility. That's this one. Inflexibility, if greater than 1 per point. If greater than 1 per point, plus 25% block, scales equipment, divides speed, divides willpower damage bonus. So we need to get rid of that if we want to. Okay. And weapon size is 7. That's our weapon here. Okay. That's speed. What else? Cannot be lowered past minimum. The minimum is 8, I would say. Yeah, that's the one in the bracket. So that's 8. Baseline speed. Each game turn occurs at speed 5. This is the speed at which 1 game turn triggers occur an effect such as blood expire. Speed begins to lose effectiveness as it approaches 100. Each point of speed above 100 is added to your hit. Okay. So we're really slow. That's our resistances. We have no negatives, but we are also not on the positive overall. We can't get immune as the maximum is 75. Okay. Dodge. Chance to score in combat, your dodge is a random number from 1 to this score, 1 to 10. Must beat enemy accuracy. Enemy accuracy, a random number from 1 to the accuracy score. Wow, so if he has a lot of accuracy, we have, for example, up in the middle, we have 325 on accuracy. That's, yeah, well, if the enemy has the same, then we are not dodging, which is, of course. If so, the attack is dodged. Plus 20 per point of dex, minus 20 per point of encumbrance above strength. Yeah, well, that's why we're not dodging. And this establishes your baseline dodge. All other increases are applied to this. So 10% chance to fail permanent, does not affect damage from... Okay. Block. Provides a chance to reduce damage, that's that. Reduces enemy hit. If greater than or equal to hit, the attack is blocked. Chance per point of dexterity. Okay. Amount is determined by your weapon and armor. And derived from the equipment. Inflexibility above 1 is also negative. Baseline block. Honors against physical damage. And 25% minimum plus corresponding resistance effect against other kinds of damage. So we can block some of the resistance stuff. Okay. That's armor. Reduces the damage. Reduces enemy hit. So more armor means he can't hit us. Is greater or equal to hit, the attack is shrugged off. Fine. Chance to fail. Affects physical and all the other resistances. So armor up, block up is always... should be our thing here. Okay. And down here we see the enemies. Is that it? No. What is this? Sparta. Okay, what do we have? We have this one. Accuracy, hit, slash. So we need to upgrade this. On attack we apply 5 poise to ourselves. Nice. I love that the effect tells you down, right down below it what it is. And this one is just our shield, and we get a 50% block chance base. This is just armor with encumbrance and resistances. This has just encumbrance and armor. Yeah, we need to upgrade our stuff here. Okay, that's that. And then we go here. Oh. Acquire power from 3 elements. Oh, that's... Okay, that's... I would read this as a matrix, like different schools. Look at this. Heavyweight. This is the martial element. So, yeah, this is everything martial related. We have a look into that right away. Then we have fire. lightning, or air probably, poison, death, ice, astral, physics, psychic, life, and blood. The different kinds, and then we have different stuff here. Oh boy. There's a dragon. Oh, he's an elemental, isn't familiar. Okay, is this everything? No. Ooh, on hint apply Scorch to the target. On dealing fire damage, heal yourself. Heal is 2 times skill level. 2 times the skill level. So if I have skill level 1, I heal 2 by doing fire damage. So we could stack that with a fire weapon. Is that it? Oh, I already love this. I already want to see what this does. Okay, let's quickly check the heavyweight stuff, the martial stuff. So, costs 2 to learn. Per skill, we get armor and armor from each one armor, plus encumbrance. On shrug off to... Oh, so that's thorns. That's basically us hitting back with when being hit. The guard gives us block chance from each wielded weapon. Chance to block. On block, perform a number of 50 damage hits against an adjacent enemy. So we could be a bulwark. What is this? Per skill, dodge plus hit if total weapon size is less than 5. We are on 7. I think it said 7 is our number. So this one is the unarmed thing, probably. Figures. What is this? On hack. What is this? Aim. Per skill level, give it accuracy. On attack, if attack range greater than 1, deal pierce damage to the target. Okay, we do extra damage. On hit, apply mark to the target. Okay. Pugilism, what is this? Per skill level, if main hand is bare fist, hit and dodge. On attack, if bare fist, perform a number of 20 hit. Nice. Here's the thing for the martial. And this is Beich noch. Per skill level, per empty armor slot. No, we're not fighting empty armored, so we don't need that. And on adjacent attack, if two-handing, we're not two-handing right now. On standstill, perform a number of extra attacks against an adjacent enemy, apply poise to yourself. That's the stand ground. Okay, nice. And this one is technique. Per skill, we get speed and minus inflexibility. On step, initial attack, perform a number of extra attacks against an adjacent enemy. Extra attacks is skill level, and extra attacks use your main hand weapon do not count as an initial attack. Grants you 1 pierce, slash, and blunt resistance. Okay, so this one looks nice. Takes 6 of our 10 to learn. Okay, and this one? 3. But you know what? We take our inflexibility down to 1. I think I will take that. And then I'm gonna take one of these elemental things, just so that we are not just physical. So how about fire? Let's go for fire. Fire is always funny. Costs 2 to learn. On adjacent hit, deal fire damage to all adjacent units. On non-adjacent hit, deal fire damage in a 1-tile area to the target. On kill, deal fire damage to all units in a 2-tile radius. So we explode them. Pyromancy. On prayer, stand still, deal fire damage. On dealing fire damage, apply Scorch to the target. Okay, that's a basic aura. Is that it? On prayer and stand still. Yeah. Per skill level, on dealing slash blunt damage, deal fire damage to 2 adjacent. Okay, here, that's for hitting. Fire healing. Yeah, that's the one I want to do. But before we can do fire healing, we need to deal fire damage. On adjacent hit. Okay, so let's take the pyrokinesis. Take this. And what is this? Fire healing. Look at this. As if it was planned. So we got fire skill 4, is that it? Martial 6. Level 1 cost 6 per skill level. Is that a skill level or is it skill level 1? We would see plus 3 speed, 1 inflexibility per skill level. So if we have a look here, inflexibility is down to 1. And speed is still way above because of this. So we need to get more strength in. Okay. Fine, we do that. So enough stats geeking and nerding. I think it's time to run around. So we press forward. There's an enemy. Let's. Whoa. That's a lot of enemies. Let's move. Hit them. Let's hit the one for the blood rage. Strength. Okay, they are all not hitting me. Oh, I'm poisoned. Wow. Let's move over, and that's it. I hit tab, as it said, tab would auto move or auto do stuff. So let's round 1 get blood going, and then go for the enemy. Oh, already level up, then strength again. Move, move. The fire, it's just burning them before I even reach them. Funny. Oh, look at the poise, by the way. Zoom me up, and move in. Okay, move down here. Yeah, poise goes up per, even if you move, poise goes up. Can't I go here? No, I can't. I have to go the other way around. Here it is. Down here. Okay, get all that stuff. Let's quickly check that here. You take a step, poise is reduced by 6. Stepping, you stand still. Okay, okay. You take a step, your poise is reduced by 6. Let's quickly go up here and see what happens here. You take a step, you attack the Redman Peltast. Extra technique, you break the Redman Peltast guard. Accuracy roll 154, dodge roll 64, initial hit roll 1 on 10, block failed, armor -1 result, hit on 109. Hit it with an attack 109, you cut the Redman Peltast for 119, and you kill the Redman Peltast, so they don't have any life. Okay, so it's all numbers based again. Looks fine so far, and this is the run part. What is this bunny? Oh, we can see what comes for us. This one has blunt, and this one has ice and fire negatives and fire resistances, trade revenge, trade impact. And they don't have any armor, so they are unarmored. Okay. These ones as well, probably. That's the ones we had right now. Okay, fire. Fine. Oh, and we can see what we can get. Okay, let's check what we got. We got a helmet. On apply, freeze. 10 armor, encumbrance free, on apply, freeze, apply equal stack of doom. Yeah, we're not freezing anyone, so we don't use that. If chest armor empty, what is this, a helmet? Yeah, that's a helmet. Yeah, that's for if chest armor empty, minus block, minus armor, minus hit penalty applied. And on enemy death, if chest armor empty, perform all standstill actions. We deal astral damage. Okay. And we would get poise probably for standstill, right? Oh no, it's just a standstill action for this one. We perform a standstill action, and a standstill action deals 25 astral damage to yourself. Self damage is unaffected by... What? Why would I ever take this? What is the reason of taking this? It only gives 10 armor. Our helmet gives 35. Less encumbrance. No resistances to death and astral. If chest armor is empty. Oh, so we don't do it for... We have to wear a chest armor, otherwise we get the negatives. Is that it? So if I equip this one, do I see that correctly? We should lose, if I do this correctly, we should lose 20 armor, 25 armor. We should get 4 extra encumbrance. And we shouldn't lose our block, armor, and hit. Let's try that. 25 versus our armor. Here, 469 goes to 417. Why does it go down? I guess encumbrance? Oh, speed went up. How did speed go up? Put it back. How did the speed go up? Oh, because we got strength. Right, alright, yeah. Oh no, we don't have anything equipped now. This one was ours. 22. So this is encumbrance 22. With a speed 11. And this is encumbrance 26. That's 4 up. Yeah, that's what we figured. 4 up. But I don't get the armor. Hit the armor is shrugged off. Why is the armor down? 35 to... That should only be 25 difference. Okay. No matter what, I want to see what happens if I take this one off, put it in a bag, and now we should lose not only the 70 armor, but we should lose 50% of the block and the stuff. No? Chest armor is empty. Shouldn't the malice apply? Yeah, now it applied. Now it did. Yeah, okay. This, if I, so, okay, if it has to, yeah, okay, it has to recalculate. Okay, so this is how this works. So this means if empty, so you definitely don't wear this without armor. But it's not useful to us. Oh, sacrifice. No corresponding item equipped, we just get max life. So if we put this one on, bronze helmet gets extra armor. Oh, nice. On apply freeze, that's not what we need. This one we don't need either, so we sacrifice it. Sacrifice it. What is this? Is this a weapon? Aura manic armor, encumbrance, inflexibility. / on hit, apply inflame to yourself. Per stack we get accuracy and hit, and 50% removed on being hit. Okay. Hey, what is this? Is this arm? Arm guards. Is this arm? Where does this go? Yeah, it's the arm. Okay. So 20 armor, 2 encumbrance, inflexibility, 4 up. We get more armor and we get the resistances and we get the on hit apply inflame to yourself. We do that. We tried it. We want to try that. Oh, and this one, Inu Greatsword. It's a double, is it? No. One range. Can I? Oh, I can dual wield, of course, yeah. Okay, it gives one range, it gives encumbrance 6, weapon size 5, resist ice 25, attack area if two-handing requires empty offhand. So that's a two-hander, yeah. On attack, per point of inflexibility, deal ice on attack per point of inflexibility. So we want the inflexibility up. Deal 1 ice damage. Okay. Deal 1 ice damage in a path to 2 enemies. Damage equals 5 times your encumbrance. So we need to be stronger and have more encumbrance to get the maximum out of this. But we would lose this and that. Weapon size 2, weapon size 5, weapon size 5. Okay. And what's the damage range here? Oh, and this we get poise. Now we keep this. So I want to keep this in the bag. And we want to keep this. So we try this. And we continue. So sorry that it takes so long, but I want to get the numbers down so that we know what we're dealing with later on. Oh, here's another inflame. Look at this. On being healed, apply 2 inflame. And since we're doing blood stuff and hitting and healing us and killing also heals us, this one could inflame us even more. Nice. And this one? Yeah, I think I'm overthinking it here. That's his resistances. Plus 2 stacks of any doom applied by you on dealing death, physic, and lightning damage. Apply doom. We are not doing that. Okay, you know what? We're just going anywhere. Here's the maximum stuff. We just go here, and we just run in here now and do some stuff. So we do 1 gives us poise, and we move. Bam, bam. Hit the bunny. Okay, there's another one. There it is. It's gone. So in the end, we had inflame, we had poise, and we had a bit of blood rage. Okay. So we lose blood rage by walking and through time, so like any rage. And we only did 1 kill. Okay, now we have 1, 2, and we kill. Hit it, hit it. There's another one. And there's more. Nice. I think I got it. Blood. Move, blood, and that's the last room. And kill. Oh, that's it. Got it. The tapping and getting everything is nice. Oh, that's a big one. There's a dragon here. a green worm for 700 life, and a gill elgar. Okay, check in. What do we get? An axe. Is this also? No. That's not a double-handed one, that's a single-handed one. 100 and 180. Is there a good way to compare? How could I compare this? Isn't there a good way? This way, okay. So we lose accuracy, but we hit more, and we lose the block. But we lose encumbrance and we lose weapon size. It has resist to blood, and on dealing slash damage, 50% of the damage is dealt again as blood, so we're doing extra damage if we hit. And this one gives us the poise, so that we hit and get armor. Okay. And the Wild Club, that's a two-hander. On dealing damage to an ally. What? On self-damage, apply 3 bleed to one enemy in a... Deal... On dealing damage to an ally, deal 50 blood damage to one enemy. That's the Necromancer style or what? Yeah, we're not doing that. You know what? We are gonna sacrifice that. We are gonna sacrifice this into our weapon. And this one. That's the Clipeos. Nope. I wanna see... Oh yes, that's an upgrade. A less block, but more accuracy. A bit more encumbrance. But more resistances. And on adjacent block, perform an extra attack against the attacker. Yeah, we take this. On the offhand. And we're gonna sacrifice this one. Nice, we move on. Oh, we got +4 here. So we are doing the hits and the heal. Fine. Oh, that's only once, okay. How about we go for the guard as well? From a number of damage hits. Yeah, we are blocking already like a pro, so we're going for the block. And now we're going for two more damage types. And we round out this one. And move in. Sorry that it takes so long, but we have to be sure. Yeah, we have no need for this, right? We don't need to cleanse ourselves, we don't need to do anything, so we're just gonna go for strength to get our encumbrance down. Do the Zoom Uri, kill an enemy, do a Zoom Uri, and move on to the... Ah, there it is. Yeah, we want to see that the blood is up, and the higher the stack of blood, the more we heal. Look at this. If I do Zoom Uri, per stack we heal more. Yeah. Move. 6. We're on 6. Still on 6, and we're getting more poise. Someone is shooting something as lightning here. Look at this inflame. Oh, we are so good at hitting. We should... Did we change the weapon? Let me check that. So we have enough accuracy to switch that one. Oh no, that's a two-hander. No, we don't want to do that. This one. On attack, apply poise. Resist on a slash. We do extra blood damage. Let's try that. Enabled. Us. Enemies are at hand. Oh, okay. I can't switch gear in during fights. Sounds reasonable. Move. That fire. Hit him. In the face. Oh, I love it. Ah, I should have Zoom Uri, and we move on. That's it? Well, I didn't get my my thing back. That's bad. There wasn't enough enemies. Get me through. My blood is gone. Yeah, well, our familiar is doing everything. Now we are in, and it's too late. Oh, we got Rougelike. Recite this. Deal blood damage to all units in a 2-tile range. Add 1 charge to Uri, and the damage is weapon size times blood rage stacks times 5. So we need the stacks up, And once the stacks are up, we need to hit that. Oh, here's the enemy. Here is the boss. There he is. 2,500. Okay, we do the Urhala for a bit of damage on the enemy. Then we do a Zoom Uri. Then we do another Urhala. We do another Zoom Uri. And we do another Rougelike and another Zoom Uri. And then we move into the fight. And we hit the enemy. And number 1 is down. Where's the rest? Is this all one turn? Yeah, that's all one turn. The boss is already down. When did we kill the boss? Let me quickly check that. What's his name? Gil something, was it? How did we kill that so quick? Here it is. Okay, let's quickly check the end here. Gilgala attacks the Tugar, that's our familiar. The Tugar attacks him. You attack the Gilgala initial. You penetrate the armor. The accuracy roll, dodge, attack. We hit him for 2. We pummel him for 273. And we kill him. So we burned him, we burned him, we burned him, we burned him. We attacked the Gilgala, extra attack. Nice, we just demolished him. Fun. So we're gonna continue on here, of course, and we're gonna. Oh, we're already 41 minutes in, and we haven't done anything here. But I promise I'm gonna speed up now. So let's quickly see what we got here. A two-hander. We're not playing two-handed this run, so we're sacrificing every two-hander. That's what we already have, no? No, we don't. I thought we. We wanted to try that, right? Okay, that's our main weapon. We keep that. That's a two-hander. We sacrifice that. That's a two-hander. No, that's not a two-hander. Can block. Oh, even better on block. And even more in flame. Okay. A golden spear. And this one? A jade pylon. No accuracy, no hit. Hit pierce. Okay, yeah. Resist psychic. Yeah. On initial attack, for each separate effect on self, perform an extra attack. So if I have blood, poise, and what is the other thing? There was something else. Then we get 3 extra attacks. Yes, let's try that. Dealing astral and psychic damage, apply 1 repulsion to yourself, remove stasis from yourself. Repulsion per stack, deal 1 psychic damage to your attacker on being attacked. Okay, so force field, but we are not doing any of that. We are not doing any special attacks and just inflame and fire. So sacrifice that. On attack, deal fire and pierce damage in a path to the target. Oh, even. Yeah, that's more in line with what we are playing with, but I want to see the extra attacks here. We're gonna play with this one. What is this? The golden spear, and this one was the jade pylon, yeah. We keep this one as well, just for reference. Robe of Light, dodge, on dealing astral and fire damage. Apply 5 blind to 2 enemies in a tile range. Oh yes, how much armor? 10. If I equip this, dodge goes up, down? Oh, dodge goes up, way up, because encumbrance goes down. And our armor goes way down, but it's still not worse than in the beginning. And we apply blind. I'm gonna try this and this one. On step, remove Scorch, Corrosion, Doom from yourself. Gives armor. It's just a straight upgrade. More or less an upgrade to what we have. Get rid of our pants and we move on. And here we take... Can we upgrade this? Oh, we can. Yeah, let's do that. So inflexibility, encumbrance, speed going up, resistances are up. Good. Okay, we're gonna do quicker now. I'm gonna hit the tab now and see what happens if the game can manage alone. If I hit tab, Why are we moving away? I'm just hitting tab and only once. Now here we are. Oh, that's extra attacks. Nice. And he's blind. Funny. They remind me of the lightning bugs in Act 2 Diablo. Go for 2. Oh no, we need to be close to them. Yeah, that's definitely the lightning bugs from Diablo. 2, 1, 2, 1, and hit him. Here we are. That's the end of the room. Let's hit 1, 1, 2. Okay, we're getting damaged here. We did take some damage. Probably because of missing resistances. And we're just gonna a dune sea, a forest. Let's go forest. Let's go. Where can we go? Down here. Some Uri, another one, and then the explosion. We need to move around here. Here we are. The attacks. It's unfortunate that we always lose our stacks in blood here. Okay, where's the rest? Down here. Let's help our buddy out here. Here we are. Fire damage healing us. Okay, let him move and we do our thing here. Ooh, an Emerald Curious. Just gonna quickly check that before we continue. There it is. Resist to pierce, poison, death and blood. And on Shrug Off we summon serpents. Total summons limited by your willpower. Yeah, we don't have any willpower, so nope. Not happening. If chest armor empty, we have a chest armor. 20. On attack, if chest armor empty, apply Berserk to yourself. Against an extra attack on initial attack. Per stack, speed, dodge, block. Okay, no, we're not doing that. We are not doing a two-handed barbarian. We're just here on dealing whistle, apply bleed to the target. Don't need that. If unencumbered, -6 in wait a minute. Resist / if unencumbered, -6 in flexibility. On step, perform an extra attack against an adjacent enemy. Okay, so that's something for if you're playing a roguelike or rogue character. Okay. Continue. Is there anything special here? Oh, there's a forbidden place. We're going for the forbidden place. Oh, I hit spacebar. Spacebar doing repulsion. Ah, here we are. Do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this. And we are on a run here. This next, they're coming to us one by one. I'll take that. When do we get this back? When you enter a new area, we get 2. Okay. Look at this, we're just one-shotting them. We take all that stuff out of the hidden space. That's the blind. We're gonna go back to the big one, probably. What did we get new here? This one. Per point of encumbrance, deal physical damage. Brute blading. Yeah, that's right down our alley, I would say. Wear this. That changes this one. Then we're also gonna do the Robe of Light. It's gone. What is this? Oh wow, look at this. Ski axe. It's a dual wielded one. Damn. Okay, sacrifice. A thunder mask. Resist lighting plus one stack of any charge applied by you. On kill, apply one charge to yourself. What? What do you do with this? Plus one stack of any charge applied by you. Oh, if I do, if I apply something, is this an apply? If I apply anything, we get an extra stack, but I get a charge myself and I could kill myself. Okay. Let's go away. Acid knife. Corrosion. On apply corrosion, deal fire damage to all adjacent units. This is a small... No, we're not... We're gonna keep our spear with the extra attacks. What is this? Deal 5 damage per stack of corrosion on self. On game turn, if enemy lives... No, not needed. And the pants. It's just 5 armor. On dealing poison damage. We're not doing poison right now. But we can use another one. We've got fire. How about we do something like psychic? Bleed effects. Astral. Psychic. Let's do fire and ice. Yep, and what is this? Per skill level, encounter +5 encumbrance. On game turn, divine intervention. If enemy lives, deal ice damage to all units in the 1 tile radius. Not yet. We want to take another one of the hits. Here's a big one. Okay, we got 2. Fine. Get Blood Rage in. Move. Let's move down here. Get Blood Rage in, and off we go. Kill the enemies. 1 down. Another 1 down. Blood Rage back. Easy. There's another one. He's dead. He's dead just by moving into his range. These small little casters have no chance against it. They're just getting squashed. We go south. No, we can't. There is no path here. We need to go up. Funny that we can see where all the enemies are down here. And oh, is this a giant? Well, it was a giant. Whatever it was gone. Is gone. Move. Thank you. Okay, get blood in, and off we go. Hit that. Oh yes, we are throwing the spears. Is that it? Funny. How many are there? Life is fine. Life is fine. Blood Rage. Valhalla. Blood Rage. Blood Rage. Yeah, I think we're fine with the way it is. Oh, I can hit him from here. Nice. Blood Rage. Get me through. Move. Now we are out. Okay. Get Blood Rage up. Get this up. Get Blood Rage up. And off we go. More Blood Rage. Nice. We're getting... Per entrance? Per level? Per entrance. Okay, per level we get 5. That's not where we want to go. We need to go here. Get the blood up. Get the blood up. Blood up. Blood up. Here he is. Wherever he is. Blood up. This one. Blood up. This one. Where is he? Blood up, double. Ah, here he is. There he is. He's getting screwed by us. We entangled? I would guess it's entangled. Yeah. No dodge, no speed, pierce damage on step, and scorch. Okay, we're getting scorched, but we're scorching back. So no chance for you, and the enemy is already down. Perfect. Take everything, and off we go. That's a rope. We're not doing that, just give it away. This one. On attack, apply Scorch to the target, summon a Burning Blade. That sounds like us. What did we have? The Inflame. Ah, the Inflame was also great. Okay, let's try it without the thing. That's a Mind Maze. Psychic damage with blunt damage. Let's put it away. Pants. On dealing ice damage. We could do that, but this one is away as well. Oh, that's this. Claws. Counts as bare-fisted. On step per enemy, perform a damage here. Okay, we're not on. Boulder Fist. Funny. Ruby. On attack, deal fire and pierce damage in a path to the target. I love our thing here, and it's range 4. Yeah, we can throw this. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's just based on strength and nothing else. Okay, we switched out the Inflame against the Scorch Fire. Forbidden Palace. In we go. Move. Get this one up. Oh, we're dying, heal ourselves. We died. The Firebird transforms you into flame. You die. You won glory. The Firebird killed us. What happened? We just got burned by fire ourselves. Is that it? You attack the Firebird, extra technique, you break the Firebird's guard, we hit him, you pierce the Firebird transforms you into flame. Wait, let's go up. Firebird, here are the Firebirds. Firebird hits the Burning Blade, hits you for 176. Fire Breath, resistance minus 52. Initial, he hit me, he burns me, oh, they burned me. Ouch. They really grilled me. What was my resistance? Where could I see my resistance? Here. Blood, lightning, astral. Where's fire? 23%. And yet, with 23%, they grilled me. Fire, bird. Oh, highest damage dealt. Okay. Burned me. The Firebird transforms you into flame because he killed me. We pierced him badly, but they killed us. We didn't have enough life. Oh, unfortunate. Well, you know what? It's already an hour in. So this was a first run. We're gonna do a second one. Let's click the quit here. We got glory, so we can do something with the glory. It was day 7 on the first cycle. We had a bit of life, we had a bit of equipment, we learned some stuff. Offering skill, Seek of the Burning Hand, die death passes to legend on a glimmering path. Ah, that's the enemies we killed. And here are the stats. We performed attacks, stood still, prayed, received divine intervention. Yeah, that was the end. Tell the total of damage. Okay. Oh, come on. We only took 6,200 damage, and that's enough to kill us. Because it was all in this... much of it was here. Oh, we summoned 32 allies. That's all, only the one. And he killed 83 of them. Okay. Nice. And I killed 5 allies. How did I kill? Oh, by burning them with my fire. Ooh, Summoner unlocked. A Conjurer from the Desert of the Gods. Channel willpower into powerful allies. Oh, we want to try that. A Druid. A Phoenix. Oh. Ascetic. Upward. A Hunter. Oh, we got a lot of new classes and a new god. Goddess of the Lost Sun. Vanquisher of First Light. On standstill. Prayer. If enemy live per fully charged prayer. Fully charged, that's okay, yeah. Standstill and prayer. If the enemy lives, per fully charged prayer, deal fire damage to yourself. Damage is 1%, deal self damage is unaffected. On divine intervention. What's the... what? What am I misreading? On standstill prayer. If enemies live. So if there are enemies around. Per fully charged prayer. So we had 3 prayers in the top here. And they have max charges. Per fully charged prayer, deal fire damage to yourself. And the damage is 1% of our maximum life. So we're... and times our willpower. So with high willpower, we're gonna burn. Is that it? Self-damage is unaffected. Yeah, and on Divine Intervention, we get +1 willpower limit once per area. So if we die... oh! If we die on purpose, we get resurrected because it uses up our prayer, and we can do that once per area. And then we deal 200 fire damage as an explosion-like thing, and we get an extra willpower. Instead of just leveling up, we can purposefully push the willpower. Divine Intervention occurs when your deity saves you from death. Must have at least 1 fully charged prayer. That's why it has to have 1 fully charged prayer. And then it takes your 1 fully charged prayer and reses you. And it can only happen once per area. Okay. So you could push your willpower to absurd levels with this. Love it. And this one. Spiritual Purist gains power through stillness. So standstill. Only a bit of life. Look at the difference. That's just squishy. More speed. Only willpower. +1 stack of any meditate applied by you. On standstill, apply 4 meditate to ourselves. Meditate per stack, we deal more damage. And per step we remove. So we want to standstill. Here's a druid. Same thing. With a bit of dex and strength. And we summon a cobra familiar. And on prayer we summon more serpents. And on standstill, if enemies live, we also summon a hatchling. And serpents and hatchlings are smaller poison-fanged reptiles. Okay, so that's also a conjurer that wants to pray and stay. What's the prayer? Prayer is Sum Uri. It's the same one. Apply 5 to yourself and remove all bleed. When I kill an enemy unit while under the effect of Blood Rage. Okay. That's the same thing. Oh, because we have the Blood God. What if we take the Summoner God? Yeah, look at this. We heal. And we enter charge new area. We deal astral damage. Okay. So we need to switch the god if we want to do something like this. Fine. That's the ascetic. Here's the summoner. Less willpower. Allies become immune to damage dealt by you. Oh, I can't kill my own guys. And per point of willpower, summoned allies get extra life. Yeah, this one I want to play. And here's a hunter. Dex. Painted loincloth. On being attacked, if chest armor empty, apply 3 Jackal form to yourself. Jackal form transforms attack range set to 1, armor set to 1, and per stack I get speed, hit, and heal on kill. Okay. It's like transformation? Sacred Jackal shape. Okay, that's okay. And when applied, this effect places and inherits the stacks of any current transformation. So we can switch the form. Shapeshifting. Is this a shapeshifter? Nice. Okay. Next time around we try again. I'm gonna play a summoner next time just to see how this goes. And for now that is it. And as you can see here, Makbara. Ah, we can see our own one. Okay. We can see the one and we can forget him. Okay, that's our Hall of Fame. Or shame. And here's some lore. Oh, we can get lore. Victory. Pass through the astrolith. Yet to be achieved. Victory with a prestige class. Yet to be achieved. Oh, we have not done any feats here. Okay, fine. If I go into the path, what is here? Powers. Oh. These are all the powers. Flame Knight. Oh, that's a special one. So what is this? Champion. Between fire and martial, we get a flame knight. Per point of strength, if two-handing, deal fire damage on adjacent attack, deal... Wow, you do a two-handing double fire thingy. Nice. So you can totally combine that stuff. That's what I told you in the beginning. The game name of the game is to really plan out your build. And I'm quite sure people have done that already. So here you see all the equipment you can get. Nice. So with this equipment you can do something like Diablo 2 or Diablo, where you can plan out a build and then try to get that build together. Oh, I love that. And Nemesis. That's all the enemies. Okay, you can check all out the check the enemies. Let me see. Let me just go for the... Here they are, the beetles. The Chimera beetle. An enormous beetle brimming with the unstable magic. Born from it's got life plus cycle. So if cycles go up, life goes up. Speed, some low accuracy, bit of damage, armor, fire, ice, and lightning resistant. Okay, so we could only beat them. Protection, harm. On being dealt 15% of max life or more damage, apply 1 protection to self. Protection. Okay. Fire modus. On step attack, deal fire to all adjacent units. On ice mode and on lightning mode. Okay, that's lightning, yeah. Ice and lightning, that's what we saw. So they really are the Diablo 2 bugs from Act 2. I hated them. Fucking worms. Worm place. What was it called? Worm cage? I can't remember really. Haven't played Diablo 2 in a long time, but yeah. I hated those. Anyway, we are on 6 of 10 of the first Cycle of Humanity, because we didn't finish that. Next time around, we're coming back here. We're doing one more run here. I want to kill this before we go back to Soul, and yeah. This is it. And I hope you liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.